All right, let's get started. So the first item for me is last week the CentOS 8 builds were not working, and therefore neither were the Crimson builds. We were making some progress on that, and then the CPA VPN and a bunch of other lab stuff went down as well. It's the same root cause as the issues that came up last October. The Gluster cluster underlying the lab infrastructure corrupted some of the VM disks. To be clear, this is a Gluster, not Ceph. There is ongoing work to this infrastructure off of that, but it's not done yet. So that's back up, but we don't have the build fix just yet. There are two options here. The only user for Java, which is what's breaking the build, is the CephFS JNI bindings, but they are not actually that important. So if we don't get them fixed in the next 24 hours, we're just going to disable the CephFS Java stuff completely. That will fix it. But Dan thinks he has a fix, so it may already be working. We'll see. Anyway, I'm really sorry that it's taken this long. Hopefully it'll be fixed by tomorrow. Other than that, I spent some time getting caught up on reviews. Yingjin, how's it going?
Last week, I'm doing a recap and clean up the object data handler override path. This PR is ready for review, and I have reviewed the SeaStore code here and sharded the SeaStore PRs, and I will take some time for an internal event before this Friday. That's all for me.
Okay, Harsh?
Hello. So as I mentioned, because of the builds not being available, I was a bit blocked there, and the DSL lab that I'm currently using for testing Crimson, I had set it up for a 7-node cluster, which I had to move to a 4-node cluster with which I had raised that upstream tracker. So once that was done, unfortunately there were no ref build images of Crimson, so I had to go ahead with the Quincy. Well, initially I wasn't sure if that was going to reproduce the same issue that I had faced previously, but yeah, I do. I am definitely able to reproduce the same problem here. I will update the upstream tracker bug with the information that you have requested, Sam, and also Nidzan had connected with me 2 days ago, so
Yes.
I'll speak with him as well with the information that he has asked. So
okay, cool.
That's about the update on that upstream tracker. Apart from that, there hasn't been a lot of testing going, hands-on testing with Crimson because of all the blockers last week. So I've been working on the tautology suites. I haven't run them before, so I'm getting up to speed there so I can run the upstream suites that are available and understand what exactly is being tested there. Apart from that, there has been a planned internal session for the QE team on Crimson itself. So I'm working on some documentation there so I can deliver a session internally for the QE team. That is. That's
great.
pretty much it.
Okay, thanks. Kevin Zhao?
Hi, so I'm Kevin from Linaro. This is the first time for me to join the Crimson meeting. So I just want to catch up with what currently Crimson is developing and doing. So hopefully I can help some things in the future. So currently I'm working on some bug fix on the Ceph ARM64 issues. So I do observe some unit test failures on ARM. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear. Welcome.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, Chenmei?
Modify the multiple SeaStore according to Yinxin's comments, and I will give a draft design for the multiple OSD. Next week meeting we can discuss on the mean data structure and the mean flow.
Okay, Xuan?
This week I get several little PRs for another round of review, and I think I found the root cause for the for the memory leak that I mentioned last week, here's the results. It seems the root cause is that SeaStore allows each CPU core to free pointers within within its own 64 gigabytes memory space. If the pointers locates in memory spaces that outside this range, and the current CPU core will have to notify another CPU core to free it. But if there is no CPU core available, then it'll be leaked. So I think that's the case. Actually, I think the SeaStore community has already fixed this bug if HW lock is enabled on the system, but otherwise it still have this issue. So I'm trying to right now I'm testing the fix for this memory leakage, and if it works, I think I'll submit it to the SeaStore community. That's all for me this week. Next week. Okay. Next week I will go on resume the work on the LBA tree pointer PR. That's all for me.
Cool. Okay. Is there anything else? Okay, great. Have a good week. And again, really hopefully the build will be fixed in the next 24 hours. Sorry for the delay. Later.
No problem.
You.